All right, guys, I'm Josh James. Sorry I wasn't present for the discussion one, but as you heard today, I kind of got a late start for the semester. Everybody calls me Yosh. Please call me Yosh. I don't respond to Josh. My mom doesn't call me Josh. So I'm going to give you a quick run through who I am because I want to talk to you more about the discussion than about myself. But I'm an occupational therapy major. I will work harder at helping kids than you will ever find anybody in your life. It means the most to me, and it took a motorcycle accident from pulling me down a road that was leading me to a pretty dark place to somewhere where I can be of help to other people and do it at 42 years of age. It's up right now. So I've got 10 classes left after this semester, and I'll have 2 BAs, and I should be a shoo-in for the doctorate program with everything I've done. If anybody ever wants to talk or you think that I could help you with any of this stuff, I'm here. I'll help. I don't care. That's what I do. So basically the topic, what's it say? If you were a sports event manager, which domain would you choose to prioritize in your planning process and why? I would work towards building and designing the stadiums. Okay, so we talked in the chapter about finance and about, what you're worth, profit loss, all that stuff. And this is Oracle. Oracle is a company that handles almost all of the bigwigs. They take care of Wells Fargo. They take care of Dallas Cowboys. They do the profit loss stuff. They give you a percentage. They're very, very highly recommended. And they can build you stuff and usually come out perfect. Now, the only problem with that is there's still risk. It's risk management. So they will keep your money if they fail, but they don't fail very often. So as far as this goes, there's a lot of things that are involved with finance as far as stadiums are concerned in building them. I'm going to start small, and what I want to say is make your money go as far as possible, okay? You can go out and buy yourself a pair of nice, breathable shorts for $10, even at Walmart. You can get, a shirt that's the same stuff that's not even a hoodie at Walmart for probably another $10, and you can get a hat similar to this for probably $10. You're looking at $30 right there. I make my money work for me, and I work hard for it. So I got these for $1.79 through them. I got this for about $2, and it's a hoodie, and this was less than $2 from them. So for the same price, I got just as good quality clothes. And according to a couple of the clubs at school, since they do embroidery on stuff and they do printing on stuff, those shirts that you got to buy for some of them clubs every spring, they might be coming cheaper from now on. Second of all, what are the benefits of hosting a major league sports franchise? This goes along with making your money go as far as possible. I mean, when a place goes up, when they start doing business, or they start building these in places, a lot of the restaurants, a lot of the hotels, some of the buildings, all the rent goes up. And these people aren't ready for a lull in business and for the rent to go up. So I'm not saying go in there and just strong arm everybody and put them out of business. But if a restaurant closes down, or if there's an empty building or you get a parking garage, these are places that people are going to go visit before they come over to your stadium to try and save us a couple bucks. Now, you put a restaurant over there that you own with small portions, high prices, and valet that'll park their car till the game's over. It's a win-win. So, I mean, there's just so many benefits here. I mean, you can have your restaurants, you can have your parking, you can have available buildings that you could possibly put your construction workers up in, and then you've also got to take care of your own. I think it was in 2009 when Mary Kay shut down Dallas and Arlington because they didn't want to pay the tax because they have their corporate convention come in every year, and they put a halt to that. So, you cut those people a break. This is Texas. It's who you know, not what you know. You got to have both of those lined out. And then as far as the construction of the facility themselves, we are in a technology world. My house is self-automated. I could tell it to, I could say OKG word as in Google, and I can tell it to turn the lights on and do whatever. Now, I'm moving to Frisco, like I said earlier, so I've got most of it taken down right now, but I'd still start messing with the lights and my phone would do something weird. Now, next what we've got, I've got about 4 different references, and I'm going to kind of paraphrase all this. It started out with non-target displacement measurement of structures using vision-based approaches. pointing 2 cameras, very high megapixels, at something like a bridge from very far away and seeing if they can see how far it moves. Then we moved into computer vision-based human comfort assessment in stadiums. So basically they started showing pictures of people and seeing if they could tell kind of like the reactions and stuff. After that, we come to Smart Stadium as a laboratory of innovation, technology, sports, and datafied normalization of fans. They can characterize us. They point 4 cameras at your face and they can tell how comfortable you are and how long you've been there. Casinos have been doing this for a long time. I don't know why we haven't incorporated it into this, because we can keep people in casinos longer and keep them spending money. And when in the 70s, unless you were at the game, nobody could sit at home on a fuzzy TV and tell if there was an instant replay. They didn't adopt that until 1984. And in 84, I was 6, and I remember what the TV looked like when I watched Star Wars. You couldn't see it on there. But people sitting at the game with a tablet from Samsung that cost you no more than $150 can see it in 108 megapixels from 3 different angles and tell if his foot was on the line before those 2 referees can even get to each other and talk. We're cutting time out of the game is what the problem is. We're making it shorter. People are getting out of there quicker. We're losing money and revenue even though we have all these amenities because people don't have to spend as much time there, which goes back to make your money work for yourself. You know, if your team wins and you have your car over at the valet at the restaurant you ate at, well, maybe you go over there and have a couple of drinks at the same price as what you paid at the stadium, you know? But most of this came from a guy that actually did a study. They pointed 5 cameras at people's faces and they could tell how long they could make them sit there before they got uncomfortable. So, you know, the NFL finally, 2020, after further review, each week millions of people watch NFL games on their phones, their person. Increasingly, they also follow the action from their seats on a screen. Smartphones, tablets, and computers let fans talk about their teams, talk about football on social media, and even watch the game from the stadium or on the couch. So we've got to think about all of these new technologies that are coming out because we need to keep them there longer so they can spend more. We need to accommodate them because as this older group starts to move out and people that understand this technology can really cater to the younger people like you guys that are a lot younger than me, we can really enhance the atmosphere that they have there. And if we own everything around it, we own everything. So we're not just throwing money away even if they leave a little early. So I would like to work on finance. I would like to work on the stadiums. I would like to work on the areas around it. And I would like to make my money work for me. That's why I buy CDs instead of putting it in a savings account. When I go get my money in 7 months, it's more than I put in the bank. So that's what I have for you guys today. Sorry it's so long, but I'm long-winded and I like to talk. So you guys have a great day, and if you have any questions for me, don't be afraid to email me. Take it easy.